have put in our luggage to our hotel, and then it's 10:44, and it's too early to check in, so we decided to start to explore Rome city. Even though it's only 10:44 in the morning, it's already 30 degrees outside. It's pretty hot. So this little church here is legit one of my most favorite church in Rome from the last visit. It is really undemanding on the surface, looks like something from Roman Empire, but the inside is pretty beautiful, so let's go.
This Basilica of St. Mary of the Angels and Martyrs is a minor basilica constructed on the ruins of Roman baths in the 16th century. It was originally designed by Michelangelo. Maybe that's why it looks super gorgeous. I like its interior color and its vast space.
So this little church is called Santa Maria della Vittoria, and it is located near the Termini area, and it hosted one of the most famous statues of Bernini. So let's go and see.
Bernini was an Italian sculpture maestro during the Renaissance time in Rome. This piece is called Ecstasy of Saint Teresa, one of Bernini's most important works. When you are up close to the statue, you can see the insane detail that Bernini crafted, including the nun's expression of ecstasy and the sneaky grin of the angel. We bumped into this fountain after we saw the Ecstasy of Saint Teresa. This is called the Fountain of Moses, just located across the street from the church.
How do you like Rome so far?
Okay.
Okay. What about the two churches have you already seen?
Which church?
Two churches, there's two.
Okay.
Can you have more words?
I don't know.
Then we walked to the Trevi Fountain, one of Rome's most iconic masterpieces.
So last time I made a few wishes here and they all kind of come true. So as Chinese tradition, you have to thank the wishes. So I'm gonna flip some coins to thank the wishes that I made last time that it came true and make new wishes.
At lunch, we had pasta as our first meal in Italy. They were more cheesy than the pasta that we tried before. Then we walked toward the Triton Fountain, another of Bernini's masterpieces built in the 17th century. It showed a muscular sea god named Triton raising a comb to his lips. Look at his muscles! Thanks for the detail, Bernini. Our next stop was Spanish Steps. We reached the top of the hills first. It has a great view on the top to overlook the city. Also, it is easier to explore the stair from top to bottom instead of the other way around.
We arrived at the famous Spanish Steps, and this is another fountain of Bernini. I've been told by FL there was a new law that you can't eat a gelato sitting on Spanish Step. That was in 2019, so it's newish law. So the last time I came here, I have the chance to eat ice cream on the step like the Roman holiday movie, but now apparently you can't.
I filled up a bottle from this fountain on the boat at the bottom of the Spanish Steps that's built by Bernini. This is what is good in Rome, because you can get up and close to the still functioning art masterpiece. Time for a gelato. It is such an enjoyment for this kind of dessert in this hot summer day. One thing I learned from the last trip was that you should visit every church that you come across when working in Rome, because you would never know what kind of surprise awaits. For example, we randomly walked into this church that's called Basilica degli Ambrogio e Carlo or Corso, which was built in the 17th century. I was dazzled by its large space, beautiful decorations, and paintings. Standing next door to this church is la pacis, an altar built by the Roman Emperor Augustus in 9 BC. Augustus, also known as Octavian, was the founder of the Roman Empire and reigned as the first Roman emperor. Pacis celebrated the peace established during his reign. The monument has an altar in the center of the structure and a lot of delicate decoration on the outside of the wall. This museum has a strong air condition, and it was a great stop to cool down during the summer. The next stop is Piazza Navona. Unfortunately for FL, he didn't get the luck to view one of the most famous Bernini artwork, that's called the Fountain of the Four Rivers. This was because this piazza was under renovation for 2025 Jubilee, but don't worry, Rome has more to offer. This is Pantheon, one of the most famous Roman temples that was built by Hadrian in 126. It is one of the best preserved ancient Roman buildings, as it has been in continuous use throughout its history. Pantheon has the world's largest unreinforced concrete dome. In the middle of the dome, it has a central opening that allows the sunlight to brighten the space. It is also a birthplace of a lot of famous people, including Raphael, the Renaissance painter.
Last time I was in contact with closed door of Pantheon, and this time I finally made it inside this magnificent building.
This Sant'Ignazio church is close to the Pantheon. It is Instagram famous for its beautiful ceiling paintings. A long line of people queuing up here to wait to light up the painting of the ceiling above and take a selfie on a mirror below. The painting was very delicate, but I didn't think it worth the effort to queue for it. So we quickly get out and walk to another Bernini statue, and that is called the Elephant and Obelisk. This is also close to the Pantheon. Just behind the statue lies a church that calls Santa Maria sopra Minerva that hosts one of Michelangelo's works called Risen Christ. The last stop of the day was Largo di Torre Argentina. This place is where Julius Caesar was assassinated. Now, time for dinner. It includes ham, melon, and pizza. And that wraps up our first day in Rome.